In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to change aspect ratio in Seaart. By the end, you'll know exactly where to find the setting, how to choose the right dimensions for your project, and how to generate your image with confidence. Aspect ratio simply describes the relationship between the width and the height of your image. Common ones include square like 1:1, widescreen like 16:9, portrait like 9:16, and print-friendly formats like 3:2 or 4:3. Picking the right ratio up front helps you avoid awkward cropping later and makes sure your image fits perfectly wherever you plan to use it. First, log into Seaart with your account. Once you're signed in and on the main dashboard, look for the Create Image option. This is the place where you start a new project. Click it to open the creation workspace. Before you generate anything, take a moment to locate the aspect ratio controls. In Seaart, these options are on the left side of the screen. You'll typically see a panel or a drop-down labeled aspect ratio or something similar in the left sidebar. This is important to set first because the ratio influences how the model frames the content and how much space it gives to your subject. Now select the ratio you want. Think about where your image will live. If you're designing a banner or a presentation slide, 16:9 is a great choice. For social feeds that favor square layouts, 1.1 keeps everything centered and balanced. If you're aiming for phone-first vertical content, 9:16 fills the screen nicely. For prints or photography-inspired compositions, 3:2 or 4:3 can provide a natural feel. As you choose, visualize how your subject will fit within that frame. Wider ratios highlight landscapes and group scenes. Taller ratios help emphasize a single subject or vertical elements. With your aspect ratio selected, proceed to generate the image. Click the Generate button to let Seaart create your result within the frame you set. If the subject looks too tight or too small, remember that the ratio controls are still on the left side. You can return, choose a different ratio that better suits your content, and generate again for a better fit. Small adjustments here can make a big difference in composition and clarity. That's it. Log in, start a new image, set your aspect ratio on the left before you generate, pick the format that matches your goal, and then create. With this simple habit, your Seaart images will look polished and perfectly sized from the very first render.